and welcome back to my channel. My name is Nikki and welcome back to Wolfquest, where we are here with Kendall and her Floodwater pack, and we are just resting away with the pups here. And yes, unfortunately one of our pups is still sick, so we're going to be going ahead and sleeping in the den because we are having a raid happen let me see, can I go into photo mode here? Doesn't look like it, but yes, we're having a raid happen by the Crevice Lake Wolves, and unfortunately our little pup Namira just got sick, so and with the raid, they're so close to our den, so I'm not really sure what's gonna happen once we sleep, but I wanted to bring you guys in just in case anything happens. Hopefully it doesn't, but yeah, we've got big exciting things ahead of us. Now we are officially in the beta with the new bison update and the new difficulty. So with that, I did go ahead and enable the critical hits, so I like the fact knowing that they're there. And for Kindle's story, you know, I definitely think it could be really fun to play with that little element in the background. I haven't adjusted it to the new difficulty because I think I want to try it out with another wolf, just to see what it's like, and then maybe if I decide to move forward, we can. Also, fun fact, let me go into game settings here. I didn't even realize it, you guys, but we've been playing with Kindle on challenging this whole time, because I was going through, oh, you know what? For some reason I thought that it was on accurate. Maybe when I loaded it in, I was looking at on the menu here. But yeah, so we are on challenging, and at this point I kind of want to skip past accurate when I try, you know, because I didn't know this, but the fact that only your wolf is doing that extra damage, and obviously you take extra damage as well, but the rest of the pack isn't doing that extra damage. That feels a little weird to me. So I think when I want a harder difficulty, I want to go straight to unforgiving so that the whole pack can be equal. That just makes sense to me. However, I haven't tried it, so that being said, I could regret that horribly. But we may want to try this in the future. So, but yeah, for some reason I thought that we've been on accurate the whole time, but I think it just popped up that way in the main menu when I loaded in. We are still on beta after all. So anyways, let's go ahead and go down for that sleep here, so we can start helping Namira see what we can do about the other pack. I think we really are gonna need to get something figured out with them. Our territory has been lacking for so long now, and now with these sick pups, we really need to stay back in the den. And it's time to leave soon, which is actually really great. I'm gonna be looking forward to that. Cattail's major injury healed. I feel like we lost a couple of pups. I feel like we don't have all the pups in the den. Yeah, no, we do. They're just snuggled up a little bit differently now. They scooted around. So let's go ahead and head out. Just because if anything attacks us, I want to be ready. Our fillets are severe, but we only have half a pound to go on Pearl and Namira. So let's check out these scents. I don't see anything egregious, which is great. And yeah, little Namira, we are going to have to see if we can make feel better. Luckily, we do still have some food that we can share, so let's get her onto that. Looks like Willow is sleeping on the frisbee there. Come here, Namira. I'll help you out, girly. Kindle's had a lot of luck with her pups surviving sickness, quite honestly, so I'm really hoping that Namira can make it through. Let's go ahead and do our morning howl as well. There we go. Hi everyone. We've got some interesting howls in this pack as well. I think we've got a duplicate howl, but somebody has a really awesome howl, so we're gonna have to wait until they kind of sing on their own to hear it. But hi Cattail. How are you, my love? And River, she's been doing really well lately. She was causing so much headaches in the beginning, but I think she's calmed down a little bit, but seeing how she grew up with a whole year of her life with Kendall being her mentor, obviously she's her mom. I think this first litter of pups is really going to, our yearlings is really going to be quite a bit different than how the other pups are raised, just because they were really raised by, a Kindle that was going through a lot. So I think these younger wolves, our yearlings, are definitely a lot more risk-taking, if you will. River kind of leads the pack in that. And I think River and Willow are really bonded. They go off on hunts together with Dad. Willow being the more, I don't know, kind of sly, kind of mysterious wolf a little bit, and then River kind of being the muscle going forward and causing all of the chaos. So she's the brawn and maybe Willow's the brains in that relationship. And Water Lily and Cattail, I think are super sweet, and maybe they're a little bit more relaxed. Now Cattail, I think, is a little bit more of kind of stand back and watch kind of a wolf, and I think Water Lily is, just right there with Mom, really trying to learn the ways. So we're gonna have to keep our eye out for more of their personality to come forward. Let's go ahead and also check on that territory, because Crevice Lake was really pushing in on us. Yeah, I think we're just gonna wait for that cooldown, see what we can kind of sort out here. And oh goodness, Pearl, you're kind of far away, dearie. I don't want you up here. Let's go ahead and bring you back down. And have you just spent, oh, you're itching too, Pearl. I know. We got a lot of fleas, but once everyone gets bigger, we're going to be going on a big adventure, little one. So I hope you are excited. You're not going to be squishy little pups for too much longer. And I cannot wait to see if we run into a bison herd, you guys. This is going to be great. I wonder if they adjusted their scents at all. I do smell a bison over here. The bison herd. Yeah, the bisons have herd names now. That's so exciting. I'm gonna have to go back to the log and look up the season. I mean, are we in the season now where they have the calves? Because the elk have their calves. So we may be able to give that a go. However, we do not have the ideal number of wolves, so I don't know how quite that would go, but I'm so looking forward to the weekend elk, or excuse me, the weekend bison that they have, and I really hope that they bring that into the elk. I mean, how fun would that be to be able to spot the really weak elk and how they have like bony ribs and hips. I think that would be super cool. All right, Miss Namira, we are going to be wolfing the pups inside the den here. Since we have done everything we can for her, she's kind of struggling to get up a little bit. Oh my goodness. Yeah, she has already dropped down into the 60s. So let's give her some time to head back in, and we'll pick a direction and see what we find. And right away on our journey, we found an elk fawn. That is awesome. I think we'll go ahead and maybe take our 2 bites of that once we are done itching. Oh my goodness gracious. All right, there we go. And hopefully River gets in on this. She is actually the one who's pretty hungry. And nope, it looks like Water Lily is going to take that. But perhaps she won't finish it. Let's see. Nope, she's scooting away even farther. She's like, Mom's checking in on me. I better take this away so I can finish eating it. Okay, come on, everyone. Oh gosh. Okay, we're gonna have to find another one to see if we can get River to eat. Alrighty, so let's continue on. I think we may go ahead and see if we can take some of our hexes back that Crevice Lake took from us. This is actually like our beaver hunting area, so we certainly need this back for sure. Another fawn. Let's see. Do we see the mom anywhere? We've gotten a fawn in this area before. Okay, it's just gonna be a pronghorn. I mean, I'll hit up a couple of patches on the way, but yeah, we are not gonna be putting our time and effort into that. Somebody can get that rabbit though, River? No? Okay. So be it, but here is the scent post that they put down. What is that music? Oh, I wonder if there's, oh yep, we got an elk herd here. I wonder if there's new bison herd music. Oh my gosh, we're gonna need to figure that out for sure. All right, let's go ahead and howl this down. Here we go, everyone. Nice beaver snack. Figure we were right nearby, so why not? River, what do you think, girly? Oh my gosh, the itching is so bad, guys. The itching is so bad. Okay, River, would you like to eat this? Oh my gosh, a bear just ran by. I think he was thinking about eating that. Oh, beautiful. Okay, I think River is gonna take that whole thing to herself and hopefully keep it. Nobody snatch it from her. There you go, River. Good job, girly. And there is even another one on the other side. So if we needed another snack, we certainly could. But this one seems to be going around well. Looks like Cattail might go ahead and finish that off. And I was hoping to make it down to this one, but the pups are already losing quite a bit of affinity. So I think we'll have to go ahead and go back. Let's see, how full did everyone get? So Willow is still pretty hungry, so we may need to end up doing a proper hunt, or just continue to keep our eyes out for the fawns, but I was at least glad to take back a little bit of that territory, and we actually ran into a Hornaday dispersal. So some of the Hornaday wolves have dispersed this year. We hadn't actually met her before, and we're naming the Hornaday wolves after animals who have horns. So her name is Deer. She's a 3-year-old female. So we got her all named up, and now we just need to return to our pups, see how close we are to the beavers. It's wonderful. We may want to go ahead and even bring one of them home for the pups sometime, but we do have some yearling mouths to feed at the moment. So we're just letting everyone heal up as well. Looks like we no longer have any major like injuries in the family, so that is amazing. Oh, looks like Cattail is going to share that little bit of beaver that she got. That is very, very sweet of her. We'll make sure to howl and get our affinity up with everyone. Unfortunately, it is mad at me that we're doing that. Oh, goodness. Thankfully, though, Numira seems to still have enough energy to want to eat, so that is good. Let's just go ahead. We're not helping her at this point, so let's go ahead and go to sleep. And see where we end up from here. Oh, she's rolling over on her back. So cute. We may end up wanting to at some point as well come back, get our affinity up, and leave again to just continue working on this territory, because we really can't address our territory. Oh, we got to 15 pounds. I don't think Namira got any better though. Oh gosh, this is gonna take a while. I was gonna say it's gonna take a while for them to come back out with their new coats. And unfortunately, this means we're going to be traveling with a sick pup. Although it seems like, oh, I was going to say, it seems like Namira can move a little bit better. Let's see her health. Okay, so she is at 26. Still not doing super great. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to carry her. Ooh, Captain, you're looking so chocolatey. I love it. We'll drop her off at the food. Apparently River wanted to take Pearl over for a talk near the edge of the territory. That is so funny. I wonder if she wants to do a little bit of coaching with her. Aww, and Pearl and Kyrie are able to run and play, and poor Namira can't join them because she's feeling so hurt. Okay kids, well we definitely are going to need to find where our rendezvous is going to be because we officially can't send them anywhere. So let's see. Oh wow, we're really actually not near any good rendezvous at all. My goodness. The only rendezvous we can really go to are going to be closer to Crevice Lake, which I think Kendall would be fine with because we're going to be distancing ourselves from Grassy Creek and, you know, Rye being the one who killed Brooke. You know, that might make her a little bit happy. We're going to be closer to the beavers, which is nice. And yeah, we're just going to have to work on this territory and push Crevice Lake back. So yeah, I think that's the plan. So let's go ahead and pick up Namira and start heading out. I'm not sure, like, I'm sorry, I just keep needing to decide if I want to go to the northern one or the southern one. Can I hide the pack territories and see? Oh, definitely the northern one. Okay, good. I'm glad I did that. Nope, don't want to run though. Come on, everyone. Let's head on off. Yep, we're heading straight towards it. Perfect. Captain is gonna be lagging a little bit behind. There we go. And we are going to make our way to the rendezvous. Really hope that Namira can kind of make it through this. Maybe, oh, you know what? I don't want to take the pups tumbling down the hill, so let's go this way. But maybe some of the new fresh scents and the, you know, no longer being in the den with fleas, that might help her out a little bit. So yeah, we'll have to see. Let's take this little gentler slope down. Make sure nobody's struggling with that, and off we go this way to the rendezvous. And we're going to be really close to some beaver, which is going to be super nice. So I think unless anything happens, hopefully it doesn't, I will meet you guys at the rendezvous. Oh my gosh, no way! I was just going to record some, like, you know, B-roll with no audio, having the pack go to their rendezvous, and we ran out of stamina, so she had to set the poor girl down. But she's feeling better, Namira! Oh my gosh, Floodwater, you are truly blessed with, you know, recovering pups. Not blessed with sick pups, but blessed with the fact that your pups are recovering. I feel like I haven't had this many pups recover from a sickness in so long. Pilot grabbing Kyrie over there. Oh my gosh, let's do a celebration howl. Why not? Come on, pups, let's go. Hi, Captain. Okay. Well, let's continue on. We need to actually go just a little bit south. So come on, pups. Let's stretch those legs. Go, Namira, go. Oh, shoot, you guys. So I believe this is where we want our rendezvous to be. I think we're gonna need to call the pups into some grasses here and get rid of this elk because she is standing right on the rendezvous that we need. So pups, let's go in the den or into the grasses, and I think we're gonna need to find this calf. We have no option but to find the calf, so the mom leaves. All right, nose to the ground, everyone. Help mom out. Find this calf. All right, calf is definitely going to be closer. Oh, yes, closer to this side. Okay. Okay, let's go show the mom that we have her calf so that she leaves. Yes, Pilot's chasing her off. Good. Okay. And rendezvous is going to be right here by this stream. I love this location. River stayed by the pups to make sure that they were okay. River and Willow together again. Told you guys. They really like each other. Okay, pups, come on out and let us go to our new location, Riverside. I absolutely love it. Why don't we call it Riverside? That works. There we go. Oh my goodness. And a little raven friend. Look at that. All right. Yes, we know all about it. Thank you, thank you. And now the pups have a nice snack. Now let's check on the yearlings' food. Oh gosh, yeah, Namira got real low, didn't she? But she's recovering. And yeah, we've got quite the mix of fullness here. Even Pilot is down to 57. So it looks like Kindle's actually been hogging a little bit of the food. So it's hard to say. Who are you? Who, why, what, where? Grassy Creek. Why are we scenting you? Why are we scenting you up here? No, over here. I think they were moving into these areas. I'm almost curious to track them down. Let's send the pups into the den. I feel like it's super weird that we're scenting them this close. And I don't like it. There is a deer or an elk over here, which I would love to also eat, considering how hungry our pack is, but I know it's gonna be so healthy. So I just want to follow the scent a little bit, because I almost wonder if they were getting ready to raid us. If it goes on forever, I won't bother, but I am a little bit concerned about it. Looks like they may have been hunting a mule deer in our area. I know our territories are kind of close, but man. Yeah, so it looks like they're in this hex right here. So I don't think that they were quite coming for our wolves. However, we have picked back up the scent of this mule deer carcass, so considering how hungry the pack is, it might be a good idea to go ahead and find that carcass if we are near it. An extra snack would be good for everyone. We're also kind of heading in the direction of, oh yeah, just some coyotes on it. Oh, and a fair amount on here. Okay. Yeah, we can absolutely take this. Let's hope that Pilot gets a little bit of food. I think we're good to go ahead and not snack on anything. Yeah, there you go, Pilot. Yeah, everyone go ahead, eat up. Get some food. Good job. Yes, so pilot is back up to 94. Only cattail is kind of low. So we are scenting, or we've got the fawn music here. So maybe we go ahead and see if there's another one in the area. Only problem is I don't... Oh, there's a pronghorn. Yeah, I'm not really too excited to be hunting that. Oh, and we're also not in our territory currently. Is a marker anywhere near here? It's way up on the hill there. And we see some mule deer. Yeah, Pilot was definitely thinking about that. We are into some more open areas here. So let's maybe see if we can just come by, even though we don't necessarily need to be expanding in this direction. We really need to be focusing on Grassy Creek, but there is a mom with a fawn in this area and it's an elk. So that might be worth finding. So let's go ahead and do some running around. See if we can find this calf. It is much easier in these big grassy areas. There we go. And we need to have Cattail eat this one. So here you go, Cattail. Go ahead. Get your fill, girly. Yeah, this is a really great vantage point up here. And some good hunting grounds. Okay, we've been called out a little bit. Just checking on everyone. We got plenty of food. I think while everyone is kind of dealing with that, we're going to make sure that we don't let them steal any food from us. Grab that and start the altercation here. Now, Kindle definitely has a special eye on Rye. I'm not gonna lie, she is also at half health. Now, granted, Kindle is not filled with rage and hatred anymore. However, she, you know, definitely has hurt in her heart that she is now feeling wholeheartedly. So, you know, knowing what Rye did to her pup, you know, still absolutely hurts. And with Kindle's kind of new outlook on things, seeing that Rye, you know, is already injured, I don't think that she's gonna feel like this is a super duper unsafe fight to get into. So she's going to continue. She's keeping a level head in this situation. She doesn't have a lot of stamina. She's still feeling, you know, pretty tired after the big move, but she does not want Rye around. She wants to make sure that her family is safe, and this pack has been posing a major threat to the Floodwater, and she is definitely not about having, you know, wolves who feel like they can just come in and attack when they want to. So yes, we were in their territory. We were doing a little bit of hunting, but I mean, Rye killed her pup. We're not gonna let that go. Kindle is Kindle after all. So down goes Rye. The rest of the pack is going to head off. They also have that other wolf that we have never met before, which is their male pack leader. So they do have another pack leader, so I have a feeling they won't be going anywhere anytime soon. But this guy needs a name, and he's a really dark coat. So let's see if we can figure out something to name him. I'm having to dig deep for these grass names, y'all. So we went with Zoe. Zoe is a 3-year-old male running in the front over there. So we are going to take this hex. Looks like Reed has a pretty big injury as well. Yeah, we might need to start picking a few different plants as I think our grasses are running fairly low here. And the whole pack is stopping as well. We need to get a hex down in this one if we're going to increase it anymore. There we go. You guys get out of here, okay? I just want to... Oh, yeah, look. Reed's at half. I'm just going to go ahead and do one more cheeky bite to really get them to run here. You can tell they're not even really super afraid of us, too. They're just kind of trotting away. All right. Let's go ahead and start heading back home to the pups. Did I hide? No, I want to hide all the rest of the rendezvous. And let's get going. Everyone's super full, so we don't need to worry about getting any extra food. However, if we do find a fawn along the way, this is going to be a pronghorn fawn. It would be good to drop off for the pups. I feel like they would like an additional little snack, but that's okay if we don't find it. We'll just hit up some grass patches along the way and meet back at the pups and probably wrap it up for the day. And here we are back again with our pups. Oh my goodness, we got a couple of bunny rabbits brought back for them. Oh my gosh, thank you guys. That is so sweet of you. So here we are, and oh my gosh, I'm a little bit sad that we didn't get to see any of the bison today, but I know that there will be plenty of time for that. And the biggest thing that we're going to need to worry about come soon is getting our territory taken care of, because look at how close we are to Crevice Lake. We definitely need to start working on getting some of this taken back, and yeah, I think that will have to be in the next episode. So thank you guys so much for joining me today. Leave a like on the video if you did enjoy, and subscribe to the channel if you want to know when I post so you don't miss out on my videos, and I will see you guys next time.